Last time on Kawai, we had strong winds and great sailing as we cruised up the coast of Croatia en route to pick up my brother Jace from Split. The conditions were some of the best we had encountered so far this season. This week, we collect Jace and set sail for the islands, where we find some of the clearest water at Blue Lagoon before heading south to Zlatni Rat. We visit a heap of islands and swim in crystal clear waters, taking amazing sunsets, before dropping Jace off in Dubrovnik and hiking the famous stone walls. One of the things we love about sailing is being able to take our home to cool cities and islands. We were in Split to pick up Jace, my brother, who had never sailed and was keen to try it out. We had a day planned in Split before we would set sail.
What's going on, peeps?
Oh, we are here.
Oh, we're on video.
We're on video.
I'm gearing up for a photo.
No. Don't smash us into the boat streets because it'll all be on video. Bitches! We're here. Finally, Croatia.
After a night celebrating Jace's arrival, it was time to show him around and get some exercise.
Going to the top of Marianne Hill.
I reckon I found the shortcut.
And Jace is taking us a long way.
Forget my sexy tires.
One. How many have we got? 340. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We chose Marianne Hill as it had great views of Split and the surrounding islands of Solta, Brac and Uvala, all islands we would be visiting with Jace. We probably should have taken more notice of the storm clouds forming over our anchorage, but more of that later.
Alright, well we did a big walk.
Yeah.
Deserved beers, Jase. Beer o'clock, mate. Loving life. We're in Toto's. Apparently this is very good.
I don't think we deserve this after that walk.
We deserve it.
I think we deserve it. Of course we do.
Oh, smash that, Jase.
We deserve it. Now, weather just keeps coming in. Big shower coming through. Maybe zoom in a bit more on Kawai. Hopefully that's not ripped as just one piece or a couple of pieces. Anyway, soon find out. There they go in Tiny Tim, out in those treacherous waters. We're all going to try and fit in there together, but I don't think that was a real smart idea. Don't think we could have made it. There's a whole heap of beer and shopping in there as well, so it should be pretty heavy. Anyway, they're smashing it. Little Tiny Tim almost disappearing in those waves.
What happened?
Well, we went on a bit of a walk up Marianne Hill just to check it out, and we always know this. You should prepare your boat for if there's going to be bad weather, but we checked the forecast and it was perfect before we left. And yeah, storm came in, and been caught out in Croatia a few times, so we should have known better. But we had our tent up, which keeps the boat cool during the day, and both sides. And this bad boy was in the water, just hanging on to one strap. The other one had a few little snapped off bits, but we didn't lose anything. Thought it was going to be a great old afternoon. So
I may have said that looks a bit stormy.
Yeah, you
and
did.
You may have said it's just rain.
okay, yeah, all those things happened. And we came across, and it's calmed down now, but there was some waves, and we both got so saturated.
Yeah. It was quite fun, really.
It was. We left Jace there because he's got his drone and other bits and pieces, so we said, you stay there, and I think half the boat was, little tiny, was full by the time we got here. It was then time to sail to Blue Lagoon, where we had heard of crystal clear waters.
Alright, so we've done that bit. Letting the boom out. Starting to lean.
Tell me what angle she's at.
Yeah, we're sailing.
Alright guys, first sail, Jace, we've left Split.
Yep, we got sails up, mate.
Sails are out.
It is amazing. We're sailing.
Yes.
'This. This is cool. I could do this for a while, I reckon.
Just chill out a little bit.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That cracked my first beer from the What are you saying, Trace?
The footage tells otherwise.
We'll edit that bit out. We'll edit that bit out.
What do you think, Cap? Happy with the conditions?
Yeah, they're really good actually. Could be a little bit windier, we might go a bit faster, but yeah, it's pretty chill moment.
Nice.
We're moving.
What's going on?
What's going on?
We're checking out Blue Lagoon.
Blue Lagoon. It's pretty blue out here already.
Thoughts, Jace? Have you seen water this clear
This
before?
is pretty bloody special. Looks very nice. Looking forward to jumping in.
Can't match that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a bar just there. Yeah, that little thing. Look at it, I can see beer on tap. There. Your eyes just aren't.
Oh, yeah, sorry, a bit further up. Serve you right.
Yeah. Blue Lagoon.
Rockin'.
She is blue.
Definitely blue. Oh hey.
How is it?
Lovely. Might be wondering why I've got a singlet on. Well,
Why
yeah.
have you got a singlet on?
Well, I was sitting on this side and
Yep.
Jace was sitting on the other side and he
That's Chisogi over
Chisogi.
there.
he
Wasn't
did,
me.
he did a
Look at the water. Wow.
like a scuba diving get out of
Manoeuvre?
the boat maneuver out
Yeah.
of the boat. We happened to both be on this side and we flipped, well, I flipped out and back into the water with the backpack on.
I was agile enough to stay on.
Luke. So my singlet, my hat, keys, my wallet. Got a little wet. With the Anchorage feeling fast and strong winds predicted, we headed for a large bay not far from Blue Lagoon, which had good reviews. Just dodging boats here, babe.
Just
They're not hard to miss. They're
Not hard to
quite
miss?
large.
That one, we quite like the look of that one. What about this one that you're going past? Just too big?
Yeah. Big too. It's very
Guys, what have we experienced today? Other than
some
beautiful
good-
swimming.
some pretty good sailing, and currently some carnage.
Carnage.
In terms of anchors dragging and stuff.
Yep, anchors dragging, they're not on the boat, they've just cruised through the anchorage, taken out a couple of boats. Once the winds died down, the bay was a great place to be. The anchorage was full of liveaboards, with the local restaurants delivering takeaway or picking up people to take to dinner in their RIBs. Trace had a healthy version of spaghetti bolognese planned for us men, which we enjoyed eating as the sun was going down.
so weird, I'll let go. It's so weird, I'll get old. Got a love for another one. Got a love for another one. It's so weird, I'll let go. So weird, got no choice.
Oh, hi there.
Hello.
Where are we?
We are near Zlatni Rat, near Bowl, on the island of Brac.
Yeah, so we've wanted to come here for well, we've been here before, but
Yep.
not on our own boat.
Yeah, and we came here with your parents and it was blowing 30 knots,
Yes.
so we didn't get to stop.
But yeah, it's turned it on today.
So good.
This is what we're seeing. I feel like we show so many sunsets, but in a Zlatni Rat Anchorage, it's pretty spectacular. Life is good, playing some cards. We looked up and we were like, oh, how good's that sunset? Oh, here is the view. Where are we going?
We are off to Kawai Island, Jase. We are going to a vineyard to do some wine.
Are we sailing today?
Yes.
Alright, Captain. You're just about to pass the reins over
Yep.
to your bro.
Yep.
What could really go wrong? Sails are up.
Yep.
And yeah, it'll be good fun for him. First time. Hand it over, champ. Alright, we're doing this.
Alright, go keep your eye on that.
Keep my eye on that.
And where we're going.
And where we're going. Alright, this looks pretty easy. Here we go. How's that? Looks good. Let's check the sails out.
Got the snorkel out. About to get in the water.
Gonna check the anchor. We're leaving it. We're going out to lunch. Maybe doing some wine tasting. So just arrive in the water and make sure all is good. Because the winds are meant to get to 20 to 30 knots. So better make sure she's locked in.
And we did do one attempt and it didn't hold as well, so
No.
the first attempt
Which for mantis.
is very unusual.
Yes.
Someone needs clothes, somebody lies to get closer, fooling the night. We don't have time to feel better. It all just slips away. Fragile like glass, feeling like plastic. Do you really feel fantastic? Everything moves all too fast, but in the end we'll be lost. I'll let you stay forever. I'll let you stay.
How is it back there, Hoagie?
Brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant.
We are heading up the side of Milliot.
Slowly.
Wind has dropped off, but we're still attempting to sail. Steve-O's on not duty.
Oh, I'm not Judy. He's tied in. I reckon he's fine. If he was a fish, we'd lose him for sure.
With Jace's 12-day holiday coming to an end, we decided our last night would be spent in the southerly anchorage of Saplinara on Milliot. We would take a restaurant boy in the picturesque bay where they would collect us for dinner. Comes our chauffeur.
Old shore.
A little bit classier than Tiny.
Much the same. Thank you.
Well, thank you, sir.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening. Thank you very much.
Thank
What
you.
service? Alright, jump in, peeps.
A little bit quicker than Tiny.
A lot quicker. I know, it's cool as.
We chose Auntie's place and tried a local dish called fish pecker. It was a great way to finish our last night with Jace. We dropped Jace off in Dubrovnik the next morning and anchored in Zlatni Bay, 5 nautical miles from the old town. We found it perfect to explore Dubrovnik and an easy bus to Ston.
Where are we off to today?
Well, we're finally going to Ston. We've talked about going there a few times, so it should be a good day. It's a
What's
big
at
wall.
Ston?
Big wall. It's not the Great Wall. It's not the Indian Wall. It's the Croatian Wall.
Yes, and how long is it?
I think it's 5Ks.
We had considered sailing into Ston, but had read mixed reviews. Ideally, if you have a fast tender, you could anchor at the head of the bay and tender in. You may be able to moor on the pontoon very close to Ston, however we went on a Friday and it was full of charter boats returning.
Alright, well that's the one that we can't go on. I'm gonna throw it out there that I'm really disappointed we can't do it. It's pretty intense actually, that one. Instead we're going this gentle slope, yeah. Dying here. Really unfit currently. It's a wake up call.
I start to wonder now if this road is right. You start to spread your doubt and confuse my mind. Now when my heart
We are on the downward.
don't bring me down. Now when the hardest part is over.
They built such a massive wall by hand.
Yeah, well, do you know what's going on with this wall? I see you were on the computer last night doing a bit of research on Ston.
Yep, I know that it was built in 1334, a very long time ago, and it's recently been restored, or it's started to be restored, and it will take them 50 years. I would say at least, because the top wall doesn't even look like it's really even started, so
50 years though is a long time.
yeah, but I think it was 50 years from like 50 years ago.
So they got 1 year to finish.
Yeah.
Alright, and they got Buckley's.
Yeah. And that is because they
I'll
are
be,
restoring it.
I'll be Wikipediaing this to see if this is correct.
I didn't get it from Wikipedia actually.
I don't know, where'd you get it from? Stonfacts.com.
It was something like that.
Yeah. Alright, what else you got?
I was going to say that it's taking them so long because they are trying to replicate the original building style, which was by hand. So
All these rocks are hand carved.
hand carved and I guess hand placed and cemented.
Interesting. Good fact. Good fact. Anything else?
There's oyster farms down here.
Well, we've made Marley Stone.
Yeah. Now we're just going to find the waterfront.
Waterfront and the
These
oyster.
oysters.
Yep.
This was a great way to end our time in Croatia. Next week we begin our 2-night passage to Greece.
wanted one of these? Or did you want a pink flamingo?
Oh my god.
With so much to look forward to next week, surely you've subscribed. But if you haven't, please subscribe and try to help us reach 3,000 subs. Thanks guys.